Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you're new, welcome. My name's Jen. Welcome to Jen Plans. If you are returning, thank you so much for stopping by again. So this past weekend we had the best time in Toronto. We went to the Toronto Stationery show and I thought I would bring you along for the ride and the day. So come spend the day with me. So of course, the first encounter was Toronto traffic. The beautiful city also comes with a lot of patience because it took us a little while to get there. Traffic was only bad in kind of one spot, but peekaboo here to the lovely CN Tower, which we always like to get a nice little picture of. Here in a few minutes, or in a few seconds, you will definitely see that. It was an absolute gorgeous day. I think it was like +5. It was great. Peekaboo, there it is, CN Tower. So here we had a couple of minutes left in our drive and we were getting pretty excited. Never did we expect the lineup that was going to follow us that day. Here you can see getting close to our destination, so we did park and we walked a little bit. Marsha's lovely son Tyler and his girlfriend dropped us off and drove us both there and home, so we didn't have to worry about parking, which was very nice. There's Marsha. So here is kind of the beginning of our line. You can see it literally went down to almost the next intersection. When I tell you it was over an hour, it was over an hour. We waited in line for about, I would say about an hour and 20 minutes. Thankfully, like I said, it wasn't very cold, but I mean, it was still very windy in some spots. But here you can see that we are not the only planner babes that were excited to be a part of this. This was held in a very cute little side of town. There were lots of little shops around.
The line is insane. Almost at the end.
So here we are nearing the entrance, and by this time we were very cold and very much ready to be inside. Also, we were really amazed by the streetcars and the amount of times that these went by in a few minutes. It really kind of changes your perspective on how the line works and how the city works, because it's crazy. Here we are finally entering and we were super excited. Guys, check out the ceiling in this place. So apparently last year it was held in a different space. This one was a little small, but it still worked. Check out this card. I was not prepared. I was not prepared. Here is the first kind of booth we made our purchases from, Paper Plus Cloth in downtown. We did also visit the store itself, which we'll show you in a little bit. Here are just some of the things that we had seen that day. So I didn't get the names of every booth, but I tried to from everywhere that I purchased from. And in some cases did attach them in this video. But this booth caught my attention because of one thing only, and she's sitting on a chair and her name is Phidon. I spent a bit of time with her. She was really, really cute. Here's the washi tape shop. This is where we did most of the damage. I'm not gonna lie, if I had seen all of the things that were there when I was filming, I went back to get them and half of them were gone and they had no more, but nevertheless, we ended up doing some damage. The nice thing is they had little samples there for us. Okay, on to the next. This shop was very, very cute, and I think I did grab their card. They had a lot of pre-made cards, little stickers, and who remembers those little toys we used to make out of paper. Next, I simply fell in love with this little axolotl. Look at how cute. Tons of washi, you guys. Tons of washi, tons of stickers, tons of cardstock. Just absolutely amazing, the talent that was here from Wild Whimsy Woosy. This booth we had a very long laugh at. All of these little sayings took me out. We spent about 10 minutes there just looking at them. So not only did they have the stickers, but they also had cards. I wasn't really prepared for how many cards there was going to be, but also this card. Anybody recognize this line? They also carried some tote bags, which are really cool, magnets, and a few other little things, but these are just some of the things that really caught my eye and gave me a chuckle. Does anybody remember Tamagotchis? I had one for so long. A lot of these booths had like mystery packs as well, which were pretty amazing. So depending on, you know, how brave you were, you could just pick a mystery pack and see what was inside. And some stationery tote bags. And this was from a company called Salt and Paper. Pretty cool. So if you see my video of my haul, that Big Deal Energy, you'll see it in the corner of this video. But these had some pretty amazing stickers. I did end up buying a few things from her. Again, really cute stuff. I didn't see that plant hoarding one until I left, and I was very sad I didn't buy it. Next stop was Phidon pens. This is in my in a town near me, so I would consider like a hometown. But so I did end up making a purchase from there, but I can visit this place often, so I tried to limit my spending to places that I wouldn't be able to visit often. Our next one was Smart & Co. This is one that I do regret not purchasing more from. And I also fell in love with these little crocheted cacti. Look at Louisa and Sue. How adorable are they? And their little baby, but he didn't have a name, or she didn't have a name. Again, Smart & Co. They just had the cutest little booth. There's a few more vendors that we checked out. Again, a ton of stationery stuff, but a lot more like prints and cardstock than I was prepared for. So nevertheless, it didn't make it any less interesting. And there was a lot of things like this booth here where it was just like food stuff. Really cool. So I did end up picking up one of these beautiful bookmarks for myself because, again, I've gotten into reading a lot more. This is from the, I think it was, yeah, the Paper Narwhal. Carol draws, so she does a lot of her own doodles and did let us know that once everything was finished, they don't get remade. So she doesn't sell anything other than what's here, and her stuff was super cute. All right, so we had secured the bag, and now we were walking down. We wanted to visit the actual paper plus cloth store. So you'll see us just walking down the street. We did a lot of walking that day. Look at us in sync. How cute are we? So this walk took us probably about 10 to 15 minutes. Again, these streetcars, we love them so much. Here's our destination. Again, super cute storefront, windows on either side. They were actually at capacity, so we had to wait outside to be able to go in. But once we went in, again, this is my first experience there, and what a beautiful little store. I did kind of move a little bit quickly. I wish I would have taken my time a little bit more to give you guys more content here, but Here you'll see these are a lot of mechanical pencils, different colored pen options. When I say a lot of pen options, there's a lot of pen options. Here is where all the ink and, again, pens that you can fill up. Everywhere you look, there was all different types. They even had some that you could build your own. I don't even know if you remember those little tiny mechanical pens. You could hold 3 or 4 different colors. That's what we could have made, but we chose not to. Here was the exciting part, you guys. We had to take a bus and 2 subway trains to get to our final destination of the night. Luckily, a really nice gentleman helped us get to our final destination. It was an interesting experience, but definitely something that is kind of exciting. All of the different subway trains and subway stations and that type of thing, all the different routes, and just the amount of people. You'll see here coming up that I did take a video of what it looks like just when the subway is coming, and the amount of people that are waiting for each train. So not only does, is it for like the people getting on, but the amount of people getting off as well. It's just constantly moving. Really, really cool experience. I definitely had fun on the subway ride. So our final destination actually took us into the Eaton Center. Look at that cute service dog. So we ended up going upstairs and out the door to get to our next area. You'll see here that we just had to kind of cross, and there's Muji, which we will get to in a minute, but this is like a mini New York City. I've never been, but I can only imagine. Look how cute we are. This was an exhausting day, but here is where we ate dinner. Spring sushi. It was absolutely delicious. All the different things we tried. I tried a lot of new things. So everything was fresh. Service was great. There were some dietary restrictions, so they did a great job at handling that as well. After that, here is our final destination, which was Muji. This store was nothing like I expected. It kind of housed the bottom floor with clothing. There was some like candles and reed diffuser holders. I wasn't really prepared. I thought that it was just a full craft store, but this made it far more interesting. So we did a little look around on the bottom floor and then finally headed upstairs for our purpose, which was all of the stationery. There's the reed diffusers. This is the top of the floor. I wanted to give everybody kind of just a little bit of intro into the store. Tons of different stationery stuff, but again, those are prepackaged soup mixes. They had a full line of coffee, and this would later be the spot we spent the rest of the night waiting. But here we are. Here's the stationery area, so you can see there's lots of clear and acrylic storage. There's lots of paper products. They even have some clocks, some fans, some cute little designed things. A lot of paper products, and then the pens. All these pens. I ended up buying quite a few, which if you haven't watched it already, you should watch my haul video. There we have it. Shop till we dropped. Literally, all of us dropped. We waited on this couch for like half an hour. One final stop was a little walk to meet Marcia's son to get us home for the night. This city makes me so excited when I go. I mean, I don't know that I could live there, but it definitely is a great place to visit every once in a while. Here's our final ride home. Of course, the Rogers Center, had to get a sneak peek of that because when in Toronto. And there you have it, you guys. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. It definitely does help me out. Let me know if you like videos like this. I would like to start sharing a little bit about myself, a little bit more about myself. So let me know what you think, and I'll see you in our next video. Bye, guys.